Today I'm going to show you how to use the for each container in SSIS. So let's create a new SSIS package. I'm going to rename it to for each container. Drag a for each container. Let's configure the for each container. Here in the drop down, select a file enumerator. So what we are going to do is enumerate all the files in a folder and insert all the data from the three files into our SQL Server database. So here you have different options. You need to select the file for each file enumerator. In the expressions, you can here need to select the directory. In expressions, here you need to, if you have created a parameter or a variable, then you can give it over here. So let's first create a parameter. This parameter will hold our CSV folder path. So give it a name as CSV folder path. Okay. Change the data type as string. Select your CSV folder path. This is my CSV folder path where I have 3 CSVs. I'm gonna give the value over here, CSV folder path. Now let's go again to the for each loop container. In the expressions, you need to select directory, expressions. Now we will have the CSV folder path. Drag it, evaluate. So this way you can dynamically set as a parameter the CSV folder path. Click OK. Here you have 3 options: name and extension. Fully qualified if you want to specify the full path, or yes, else the name and extension, or only name. I want to select all CSV files. I don't want I'm not concerned about the name. I am only concerned about the CSV extension. After that, go to variable mapping, create a new variable, give it a name, file name, click OK. So what this variable represents is like when you loop over your folder, this file name will be dynamically set. Means every time when the loop runs, you will get the unique file name in this variable. So we're gonna use this file name plus append the folder path, and that way we will loop through all the files. Click OK. So that's it for the for each loop container. Now let's drag a data flow task. So in the data flow task, double click the data flow task. So we will have here a flat file source, flat file destination. Sorry, not flat file destination. OLEB OL destination. Okay, and in middle we will have a lookup. So connect all of the SSIS tools. Now the lookup will be no match output, because we only want to insert if there is a no match. If there is already present data in the table, then we don't want to insert, so we will select no match output. Okay, so let's configure the flat file source. You can create a new connection, can browse your sellers. You can browse the folder where your CSV file is located. Select any one of the CSV, click OK, click map. So you will be able to see what contents are there of your CSV files. Click OK. So your flat file source is configured. Now let's configure the lookup. You need to select redirect rows to no match output. Connections, you need to create your connection to your local database. So I'm going to type for local host for my local SQL Server database. Here you need to select the database name. Okay, and click OK. So my connection is set. Now you need to select the tables. So I have already created a table book list in which I will enter the book data. So select it, check the column mapping. We will do lookup based on the book ID. Means we'll check if the book ID is already present, then we will not insert the data. If not present, then we will insert the book data. Now click OK. So that's the lookup setup. Now let's set up the OLDB destination. So we have the OLDB connection manager set. Now we need to select the book list table. Then we can check the mapping. So we have all three columns mapped from the source to the destination. So click OK. So now let's go to our SSIS. I had already created a demo for this previously. So I have currently the data. So I'm going to truncate the table first. Okay. So now select. So as you see, now currently we don't have any data. Now in the flat file source you need to first configure the connection string. Like we're gonna dynamically create the file path. So here you need to select the connection string, and in the expression you need to drag this folder path plus the dynamic file name which you will get from the for each container. So we will build this unit expression. So here this variable will come dynamically when we run our for each container. So looks good. Click OK. Okay, now we have successfully set the flat file source. So now let's run the container. Let's refresh. So as you see, files from the three files data is inserted. If I open these files in Notepad, as you see, I have three data in this. I have three data in this also. Three data in this also. So we have successfully looped through our files and inserted the data in our SQL Server database. So I have run again that for each each container, again I am refreshing. So due to lookup, no new data will be inserted. So that's it for the for each loop container. Hope you liked it. I'm going to next time to going to create from how we can do from package parent package to child package parameter mapping. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys.